Have you ever wondered what's next for the iconic Predator series? Well, get ready for an exciting glimpse into the potential future of Prey 2 or Predator 6, a film that's generating plenty of buzz. From historical settings to epic showdowns, we'll explore some intriguing concepts that could change everything in the Predator universe. So it's all kind of hush-hush at the moment, but there's some buzz about a potential Prey 2 movie. They haven't spilled the beans on what it's going to be about, and there's no official word on any more Predator sequels either. The thing is, these Predator movies usually don't carry on from the previous ones in terms of story or characters. But here's the interesting bit. Prey got a thumbs up from both fans and critics, so there's a chance the studio might give us more of Naru's adventures, that Comanche warrior, in a new flick set back in the early 1700s in the Great Plains. Now, if they do go for a direct sequel, it's pretty likely that Amber Midthunder will be back as Naru, and Coco, the Carolina dog playing Sari, might tag along too. And who knows, Dan DeLiegro could show up as a new Predator. But if the next Predator movie isn't a direct follow-up to Prey, and instead happens in modern times, there's been chatter for ages about Arnold Schwarzenegger dusting off his role as Dutch in another Predator flick. Every time a new Predator movie gets monetized, there's a buzz that Dutch might make a cameo. And just for fun, there were talks of other folks taking on the Dutch role. The Rock, the WWE superstar, was once rumored to step into Dutch's shoes, but he squashed that rumor back in 2003. Then in 2005, there was some gossip about John Cena getting involved in a Predator remake. Before The Predator came into the spotlight, there was a lot of talk about Robert Rodriguez possibly returning to give us a direct sequel to Predators, with Adrian Brody back in action. The ending of Predators left things open-ended, but it seemed like a challenge to cook up a fresh story without repeating what we'd seen before. In July 2010, Rodriguez hinted at having a few ideas for Predator 4. He said that Predators laid the groundwork for a new tale, a new setting, and a whole new world for a potential sequel. But if Rodriguez isn't in the mix, well, we might be in for a completely different story altogether. The word Predator was ripe with all sorts of ideas for sequels. Even before Predators hit the big screen, there were about 3 different scripts for Predator 3 making the rounds. The first one, written by Sam Park, had a title that said it all: Predator 3, The Deadlier of the Species. It brought back Arnold Schwarzenegger's character, Dutch, and plopped him right into New York during a wild blizzard. A Predator shows up in the Big Apple, all set to take the Dutch down. With that, let's now take a look at a few storylines that will work with future Predator movies. Prohibition Gangsters vs. Predator. Predator 2 was all about the Predator taking on street gangs in Los Angeles back in 1997. Imagine a cool way to set the stage for this at a different time. How about a movie set during the Prohibition era in the US? That's when organized crime really took off, and it's the perfect backdrop for a Predator flick. You've got the snazzy period costumes and top-notch production design, plus a ton of history to spice up the plot. Take the Tommy gun, for instance. It was created for World War I, but didn't hit the market until a year after the war ended. That means it fell into the hands of the public and, more importantly, the mobsters. It became a go-to tool for organized crime during Prohibition, wreaking havoc. The arrival of such a weapon was a game changer for humanity and could be a turning point for the Predators, making them see humans as worthy foes. But it's not just history, it's the action that changes things up too. Bootleggers had to sneak around to distribute the illegal hooch, using nimble, fast vehicles to dodge the cops. That makes for some intense scenes where a Predator is hot on their tail, mixing action and horror. Plus, it adds a unique twist, drawing a parallel between the Predator and law enforcement. Instead of seeing things from a cop's perspective like in Predator 2 this time, we'd be following a criminal trying to evade the police and an alien hunter. It's a whole new angle for the series. Superheroes vs. Predator. Back in the day, the first Predator movie gave us a showdown between the alien hunter and a bunch of elite commandos, a nod to the popular action movie trend of the time, epitomized by stars like Arnold Schwarzenegger, who even had a movie named Commando. Those 1980s action heroes were the ultimate symbols of bravery, which made the Predator's ability to take them down so quickly all the scarier. But fast forward to today, and the big heroes on the silver screens are superheroes. The Predators have actually tangled with them in the comics, going up against the likes of Batman and Superman. Now, with Marvel's Predator comic series under the Disney umbrella, thanks to their acquisition of 20th Century Pictures, it's clear that we won't see any Predator Marvel crossovers. However, that doesn't mean that we can't have some fun. The creators of the new Predator film could whip up their very own crew of superheroes for our favorite alien hunter to stalk. It'd be a whole new kind of challenge for the Predator, one that would let us see a whole arsenal of awesome weapons in action. And it would be a superhero story with a twist where the heroes get taken out in brutal slasher movie style by a foe they've never encountered before. Now, that would be a fresh take on the game. Amazons vs Predator. When it comes to superheroes, Wonder Woman really brought the Amazon warriors to life on the big screen, showing just how fierce and tough they can be in a battle. So, if we're keeping with the feminist theme of Prey, imagine the Predators taking on a whole tribe of female warriors. While Amazons were once thought to be mythical, archaeological evidence has proven that they existed in ancient Scythia. These legendary women were known for their bravery and heroism, making them an intriguing challenge for predators in training. Now, what if the tables were turned and the Amazons used the predators to train their young warriors? It's an interesting plot device that could add depth to the story. With the right filmmaker at the helm, we could get a glimpse into the real culture and history of the Amazons. It'd be a fresh and exciting take on both the Predator franchise and the Amazonian legacy, offering audiences a chance to explore these remarkable figures from the past in a whole new way. Dinosaurs vs Predators. Dinosaurs, those ancient rulers of the earth, were some of the most fearsome predators of the Jurassic Age. Imagine these formidable creatures going head to head with visiting aliens like predators. With their incredible physical abilities and advanced technology, the predators might seem like they could easily take down even massive Tyrannosaurus. However, if they were somehow stranded without high-tech gear, that's a whole different story. The concept of Dinosaurs vs Predators is already a hit in the world of fan art, and there's definitely an audience for it. Whether or not filmmakers decide to tackle this wild idea is another question entirely. Such a film might lean heavily on visual storytelling, as the Predators aren't exactly known for their chit-chat. It could be a fun experiment in pure action-packed visuals, offering a unique and thrilling cinematic experience. So there you have it, some thrilling ideas for the Predator franchise's future. But we're curious, which of these concepts got your pulse racing the most? Or maybe you've got a fresh, mind-blowing idea of your own? Share your thoughts in the comments below and let's keep the Predator conversation going. What would you love to see in a future Predator film?